The outskirts of New Plymouth provide some of the best deering dirt in New Zealand, but Jerseys and Frisians don't hold a complete mortgage on Taranaki land. But Cook runs an intensive farming operation on 10 hectares just south of the city. Ex-builder, Vic's now owner, head shepherd, studmaster and dietitian in an enterprise that can boast exceptional stocking rates, easy care animal husbandry, combined with a highly specialised breeding program. Vic's stock. Long-haired, short-haired, big dogs, smaller ones. Some bark, others don't. But they've all got one thing in common. They're working dogs. There's no preening corgis or poodles here. Glenell Kennels is a sort of supermarket for shepherds, with Vic breeding hunterways and heading dogs at bargain prices. The breeding bitches run together in a big bush-clad compound, with plenty of shelter and food. Today's menu's possum. Vic's trying to breed a dog with a strong constitution. He doesn't believe in too much sponge cake treatment, but to providing a natural environment where the dogs sort out their own pecking order. Lunchtime squabbles excluded, the bitches seldom fight. Vic isolates any dogs that continually offend. The bitches come from a variety of working backgrounds, a lot given to Vic by mates in return for a pup, or because they knew the dogs would be well looked after and their bloodlines continued. At one time, Vic had several New Zealand champion trial dogs to breed from. Preparing a mixture of meal and milk powder on this scale is something Vic didn't foresee when he got his first two dogs, Glenn and Nell. But Vic could never turn down a good working dog, so the numbers just grew. After years of long hours doubling as master builder and dog breeder, he finally put down his hammer to become a full-time canine caretaker. Vic's meal mixture provides an occasional variation from the normal carnivorous offering, although wholesome enough it's too expensive to fully substitute for meat. Vic knows all his dogs by name, but at feeding time there's no need to call out any. Food's on a first-in, first-served basis. Feeding time gives Vic a good chance to check the bitches over, looking out for any in season. A shiny coat is often a giveaway. Each bitch has a selected mate depending on her bloodline. It's all tightly controlled. In this business there's not much demand for dogs with uncertain parentage. An individual kennel for the duration of the heat period will ensure no mix-ups occur.
Yeah, Leslie. You wait there until your knees.
Bitches are only isolated during mating. After that, it's back to the enclosure until they're ready to drop their litter, when they're transferred to the maternity annex for individual care and attention. Head nurse Rosemary West takes care of rearing the pups and makes sure mother's milk supply isn't exhausted.
Pups are doing all right, Rosie?
Yeah, they're getting on fine now,
Yeah,
aren't
they're
they?
good pups. Good pups. Yeah. Good.
So many dog ones in here.
Ah, that's good. Bag of sawdust.
The strategically placed bags of sawdust aren't put there to make an obstacle course, but to make sure the pups can climb their way home. The pups are reared till they're 3 months old, when they're put up for sale. A continual job for Vic is collecting meat from local farmers. Taranaki's ageing dairy cows provide a lot of the kennel's weekly ration, which amounts to several carcasses a week. But recently Vic found a new source of protein for the dogs. For Stuart Bracegirdle, possum dealer, fur is the only thing that matters in his business. There's no export incentive for possum meat.
Hey there, Stuart.
Hi Vic, how you going?
Good?
Not so many possums today.
No, well,
Yeah, the weather's been too good lately and the guys not going out shooting and, well, the numbers are not coming in.
no, well, we'll take these ones into the van.
For Vic, the possums are ideal dog food. Already skinned, they don't need cutting up, and they're easy to handle. All the bitches with litters and male dogs are kept outside the main compound in individual kennels. In the winter, changing their bedding is a daily job. At this stage, Vic can't tell how this pup will run in the paddock, but by breeding from selected bloodlines, it should grow up to be a dog with natural ability. Vic doesn't advertise much. After 40 years breeding dogs, he doesn't need to, and selling's always a low-key affair. Alan Cobblestone's looking for a handy dog.
Good. Townie. hunting, eh?
Yeah, I thought I'd come around and have a look.
Good on you, that's good. Oh, we'll go and we'll have a look.
Yeah, quite your dog's looking well, aren't they?
Oh, I've been pretty well fed lately, eh? Oh, look, here's that pup that woman has sent back. Puppy. You puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What is he? What, is he all round? Or?
Well, yeah, it goes back to Ned Dahmer's puke.
Well, he's certainly a nice-natured pup, isn't he?
Oh, that's what I say. A fella sent that pup back and said it was the wind bursic or something.
Yeah.
You wonder what it did to it.
Well, you wouldn't get a better natured pup, would you?
I don't know. It's a lovely pup, that. I'll show it you on a few sheep in a while.
Yeah.
I've only seen sheep about twice, but, you know, I was interested both times.
Yeah. What's this one here, then?
Oh, that's by Swag, by Norm Denise's Swag. And that one's by Fred Meads' Kip. See there, and this one's by last night's Bully. Wouldn't get any better blood than there. This
Is one.
good a blood as you'd ever get.
That's a beautiful bitch, isn't it?
Yeah, nice looking bitch. Back there, get out of there.
Even with the best breeding background, the dogs still need a will to work. And there's only one way to find that out.
Get back, Tim. Get in, Bell. That'll do, Bell. Gotta go, Bell. Get in, Dash.
On this farm, there's no shortage of help getting in the guinea pigs, sheep,
Get in, Bell. Get in, Bell. Come on, get in, Bell.
Dogs that got their first taste of work in these yards are now spread throughout New Zealand. The first step to success for these youngsters is learning the basics of handling sheep. Accommodation next to the yards gives them a good view of proceedings.
I'll tell you what, I'll have a go with that pup and see how I get on.
Oh, no. Yeah, good on you. That's good.
At an age when most farmers are cutting down on stock, Vic's increasing. Selling pups reduces numbers, but mates are always giving him new dogs to breed from, and Vic could never turn a good one down.